About double your money. You can go up to $2,500 or $3,000 in this next game. So let's roll to the next round. Starting at $900, where do you go with your X, Mrs. Pines?
I'll try American literature.
American literature, right in the tough question in the center box. Okay, here it is. The poem, The Wreck of the Hesperus, was written by Oliver Wendell Holmes. Is that true or false? Want to think about it?
Yes,
I'll tell you when your time is up. Your X in the center box, true or false?
I think that's false.
That's right. It was Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. You got an extra $111. What do you want to go with your Carol Lou?
I'll try movies.
Movies, okay. Here's the question on movies. The movie, The Song of Bernadette, starred Jennifer Jones. True or false?
That's true.
Right. You got to know in the game you get $1,200. Well, we have $1,200 at stake in this game. Looks like it might be a big one. So let's take oh, I'm sorry. Just dropped my teeth. We take a moment out right now because standing over here is Charlie Garrett, and he's got some good news.
Bargain news, Jack. Bisquick is ready to save you money as well as time. Cash money. There's a coupon worth 10 cents on Spam in this special Bisquick box. Get yours quick. And on the box, Betty Crocker's recipe for Dixie.
And now stand by for the second portion of Tic Tac Dough. This portion of Tic Tac Dough. And right now we take time out for station identification. We'll be back with Tic Tac Dough in...
See the premiere of Restless Gun, then Tales of Wells Fargo, tonight.
Look, Emily, I've handled bigger stars than you.
And this portion of Tic Tac Dough is brought to you by Pink Dreft for dishes, baby clothes, and your special washables. For suds soft as mink, fashion says go pink. And here again is Jack Barry.
Here on NBC, our current champion is Mrs. Pines. She's already won $1,500 and is risking it against Carol Blue Lions. They've already tied in one game. The second game is in progress, and we'll start it in just a moment. We'll continue it in just a moment. Right now, here's news of a product that my family thinks is just great. Listen.
And that's how you new repairman can fix an automatic washer that's been stopped by oversudsing. Now, here's how to help customers avoid such difficulties. Tell them to start using Dash. Oh, why Dash in that automatic?
Go with our game now. Play carefully. $1,200 at stake. Your turn to go to the next, Mrs. Pines. Where do you want to go?
I'll try inventions.
Inventions up on top, and here is the question. The first practical carpet sweeper was invented by Melville Bissell, B-I-S-S-E-L-L, or Bissell. True or false?
I think that's true.
Right. In 1876, you got an extra $1,300. Where do you want to go with your O?
I'll have to take spelling.
Spelling to block diagonally, and here is the question. The word eligible is spelled with two I's. True or false?
That's false.
I'm sorry, it's true. E-L-I-G-I-B-L-E. Two I's. Sorry you don't score at the end of the round. Let's go to the next round. Where do you want to go with your X this time, Mrs. Pines?
Well, I'll try to win with inventions.
Inventions, and here is the question. If you answer it correctly, you'll have three X's diagonally. The game will go to $1,400. Added to the $1,500 you had, is just about what I said. You'll be winning $2,900. The first rigid airship was invented and built by a man named Zeppelin for $2,900. Is that true or false?
I believe that's true.
That is Tic Tac Dough for $2,900. I congratulate you, too, for a fine game. A little higher congratulations are in order for you for winning $2,900. In a moment, Mrs. Pines will find out if you quit or continue. You don't go home empty-handed either, Carol Lou. You played one tie game, so there'll be a check for $100 for you. Thank you so much for playing our game. Well, Ms. Pines, you say you've got $2,900. You can quit or continue. We'll find that out in just a moment. Your husband's a physician?
That's right.
What kind of medicine does he practice?
Internal medicine.
I see. Is he watching, do you suppose, or is he too busy with his
I
patients?
hope so.
Oh, you'd
he
be
got
proud
to
of
see
you?
a little bit of it last time.
I mean, you've probably seen him operate many times. You want to have him watch you operate, eh? You're doing pretty well.
Well, I think, really, I'm so surprised. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't you?
Uh-huh.
I think you know you're doing pretty well. You're answering these questions very nicely. Let's find out what you do with your money as we meet our next player.
From Morristown, New Jersey, an artist. He served with the U.S. Maritime Service, once worked as a stevedore, and his hobby is folk singing. Mr. Merrill Harvey.
She's just run her winnings up to $2,900 and has to decide if she should risk it against you or not. I see on my little slip here that you're an artist. You work in a pretty creative field. Be very taxing mentally. What do you do for relaxation?
Oh, little folk singing, photography, archaeology.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I was a folk singer myself once. I used to sing for my folks. And thank you, Mr. Talbot. You work in archaeology?
I don't work at it, no, but I belong to the New Jersey Archaeological Society,
Is that right?
and we survey and dig Indian sites
Uh-huh.
in New Jersey.
I see. I don't do much of that anymore. When I was a kid, I used to be an archaeologist. I used to try to dig up dates for Saturday night, but it never worked out. And,
Reminds me of a joke.
I beg your pardon?
It reminds me of a joke, but I won't.
That reminds you of a joke? That was supposed to be a joke.
Oh, very good.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, that was very good.
It's a good joke?
Yeah.
I'm glad because I was going to wonder how you like hard questions. See? Let's give Mrs. Pines a chance to look at the Tic Tac Dough board. There are the categories that will be used in this next game. Now, we're reverting back. No more true or false, just regular answers to this, Mrs. Pines. You have $2,900. If you quit, you're going to check for that. If you go on, there is always a risk. What are you going to do?
Well, between comic strips and armed forces and football, I think that I'll resign.
Well, how do you like that? Where are you going, Mrs. Pines?
Wrong way? Sorry.
Come back. I didn't talk to you yet. I didn't tell you about the money. What was that? Lady got her $2,900. Out she goes. Doesn't even want to talk to me, huh? That's the way it is, huh? Well, how do you like that? Well, Mrs. Pines, you have $2,900. We're delighted. What are you going to do with the money? Buy your husband a new office or some operating
No,
equipment?
no, I really think most of it is going to be used for a vacation
Really, where are you
in
going?
the Virgin Islands.
Going to take your husband?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that nice? Give him a vacation, too, huh? Well, we're delighted. The check for $2,900 is yours. You were a very, very gracious champion, and we're delighted that you could win the money. Thank you. You get the choice of honor, the winner's spot there, Mr. Harvey, and in a moment.